Hey, it's back. It's Dark Souls time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna die. I was hoping you were gonna die right there.
Andy decided to be fired, and I guess Lobo came crawling back, finally. But we're also joined, since this is a new little subset of videos, we're also joined by somebody new.
Hello.
It's me. It's El Lobo.
Yeah, it's just me, Lobo. Hi, I'm Lobo. No, my name is Meowtroid. How you guys doing?
We're doing Dark Souls.
That's not how.
Take that as you would like.
Also, how do you decide to be fired? How does that happen?
He does his own thing.
He's his own boss, and he's like looking at
You can't tie down an artist.
Okay.
So we are telling Yuria that we just got married, and she's like, hell yeah.
I'm so sad that I missed the wedding. I didn't even bring you a wedding gift. I'm so sorry.
Don't be too sad.
Yeah, don't worry. No one was in attendance.
Also, all the wedding gifts had to kind of be returned.
So we are ranking up our weapon real quick. We're gonna do that a lot in the next couple of videos because the end of this game is pretty much a boss rush.
Yeah, it really is. I forgot how much it was just boss after boss.
So we picked up, or we're going to pick up, this fancy budding green blossom that has a message from Cirrus telling us where the rest of her quest line is pretty much going to end up.
I actually never did her quest line, so I know nothing about that. Oh well. Whoops.
Welcome home.
It's also really easy to mess up, and it is not cool how easy it is to mess her stuff up.
Oh.
That's a common theme so far.
But with Cirrus's questline, it's the one where we can't join the Rosaria's Fingers
Yep.
until her questline is done, which will be at the end of this series of videos. So,
Basically the end of the game. You can't do Rosaria's finger until the end of the game.
yep, if you want to keep her happy.
That's no fun.
So I'm trying to... Oh, the sky's a little
Fiery?
scary.
Little messed up.
I'll get a better view of that later, because there is something noticeably different about the sky. So, we're not gonna fight the Curse Rod of Greywood again.
I was like, what? What's going on?
Even though we're here, we gotta go help her kill her grandpa.
Oh no.
I finally found you. Just as I promised, Grandpa. Remember?
I promised I'd kill you.
Well, if you're keeping track at home, this is the third time he will die in this game.
Oh, good.
My goodness.
Once when he invades you, once when the giant tree sits on him,
Oh, I remember that.
and then now.
I actually didn't know that was him. That's actually really interesting to know. I wish I knew more about her quest line, but I failed it immediately because as soon as I got the chance to join Rosaria's Fingers, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
So from what I understand, Hodrick went off to, I think, try to join the Undead Legion, but failed or went crazy or something? So Cirrus is trying to go around and basically, like, fix his mess, but she's also a Dark Moon, so she's trying to, like, do justice. And I think it's also pretty strongly alluded to the fact that Hodrick is the Shrine Maid's husband or son? But I think husband?
Those are two very distinct differences.
That is also very... Yes,
If you want me to be specific on the Dark Souls lore, you are coming to the wrong place.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Can't believe I missed 2 weddings. Damn.
And or a birth?
Okay, don't say the "and" part. That is,
Hey, weird things happen in this country, okay?
It was a busy day, okay? Everyone was scrambling.
Granddad?
Bye, Cirrus.
Well, at least she didn't die. She looked like she was going to.
So now she's pretty happy, but if we want to get her equipment, that's the reason we have to wait until the end of the game. So we're pretty much done with doing stuff for her.
Oh, good.
There you are. I'm afraid I've involved you in my affairs over a little promise at that. My sincerest thanks for your assistance.
At least it's better than getting involved in your affairs for your incompetence.
And I can die. But there is one
Yeah, don't don't jump
May
to
I
that
take a
conclusion,
vow
because she's kind of bad
to
at
serve
fighting.
you as a knight?
I noticed that, to be fair.
Yeah, she did almost die.
Oh, I am most grateful. I, Cirrus, do hereby serve as your faithful knight,
Oh, yay, more knights.
wherever,
All right,
whenever I am
cool.
needed. My loyalty shall never waver.
So yeah,
Blessing of the
she
moon
just
upon your
kind of doesn't
journey.
say the end of that line, but the subtitle is still there.
If I may
Cool.
ever be of assistance,
Voice actor's like, no, I'm not
I
reading
am your
that.
knight,
This is
forever and
too
true.
dumb.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
I guess we'll be seeing her later. Is she just a summon sign now?
I believe so. I'm not actually sure which fights you can summon her for, because it is pretty late in the game at this point.
Also, because he never summons them.
That's fair.
The sun's a little, sketchy.
It's black hole sun.
Oh wow, you are the 18 billionth person to make that joke.
Well, it had to be done.
So yeah, the sun now looks like a dark sign, and it's gonna stay that way for just about ever.
How about that? I never noticed it looked like a dark sign. I just figured, oh, look, an eclipse. Cool. And just moved on.
A forever long eclipse.
So this says to place this at the bottom of a beheading statue, and the first time I played this game, I went all around Lothric looking for the thing that is 2 feet from where you get the item.
That's fantastic.
So speaking of Dark Souls experience, because I totally didn't forget to ask this, what is your Dark Souls experience?
My Dark Souls experience. I've beaten Dark Souls 1, played a little bit of Dark Souls 2, and didn't like it enough to finish it, but watched full playthroughs of it. And beat Dark Souls 3.
Congrats, that is the correct answer.
I stopped playing Bloodborne because it had spiders in it, so... And I can't do that. I can't do spiders.
Yeah, it's a pretty sudden rise in the number of spiders in that game.
Oh, she's so pretty. I love her.
This is a very fun fight.
Very lithe.
If I'm not mistaken, she was was she the demo fight for whenever they're showing it off at E3, I believe?
I don't actually know, but Lobo, if you'll remember, we already fought Vort of the Boreal Valley, the big pig dog man thing.
Yep.
I just call him Bort.
So this fight is very much like her armor. It's very flowy, and you need to watch out that you don't get comboed, because sometimes she'll just go right into a combo without telling you.
Oh god. Yeah.
And she's got that whole drawing fire up thing. That's good. That's always fun.
She's got a second part of her, if you can see the snowflakes kind of flowing around her. She's also icy.
Oh, good.
Yep, so much like everything else of the Boreal Valley, she's very cold.
You could say she's hot and then cold.
Yes and no, please.
You could say that. Also, that's terrifying.
That's the attack that... Yeah.
Phase 2 begins with a lot of spins and a second sword.
Yep, that's good. That's very good. I can see why she's called the Dancer.
So she will now start comboing me as I try to fight with this camera. The camera's normally not a problem here too much. But sometimes she'll just like fly into the pews and then you have to go chase her. So, like, for this fight you do need to be really careful of these combos out of nowhere. Because sometimes she'll sort of do one into the other without telegraphing them. So it's a little scary sometimes.
They also last for a very long time. I cannot believe how long she decides to spin. It's like a good 6 spins in a row or something like that.
This is insane.
And...
Oh,
whoa!
no.
So those combos, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. So I've switched to the Eastern armor because I needed some sort of protection for this fight. because she was
Oh,
Oh, doesn't matter. So I switched to the stone armor for this fight because I needed a lot more protection.
I'm glad we're starting off on our best foot here.
So there is no stone armor, so I just stuck with the Eastern armor.
Uh-huh.
You know, just to really.
Just,
Oh.
Nope.
This fight is not that hard, I swear.
I swear I'm better at this game.
Oh, there she goes.
Here is me beating her for the first time. I didn't do anything before this.
One try, first try, nice.
First try, alright.
All right.
And you have a soul of a dancer.
So we got that basin from Emma. You can get that basin early if you kill her. So the second boss in the game that you fight can be the Dancer of the Boreal Valley.
Oh.
Can and should are two different words here in this context.
So the real funny thing is before they patched it out, you could summon Swordmaster, and then you take him to her fight, and as he's dying, you warp out, like you quit the game. When you come back in, his hitbox does not exist. And so she can't kill him.
Be sure.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh, this game is so dumb.